Good evening, Professor. I'm going to talking about the recycled plastic bottle fiber company, and it also will be a part of my idea. And the first one, I'm going to talking about what is recycled plastic bottle fiber. It is the process of recycling. Is always equated with cost reduction and with lessening, if not eliminating, the waste that go to landfills. Polyester fibers from recycled bottles are now used to cut down on manufacturing costs for textiles. Naturally, this will also mean cheap clothes for consumers. And the next one, I'm talking about the plastic bottle pollution. Plastic bottles that have triggered the current ecological crisis will cause rapid development, mainly thanks to the technology of the petrochemical industry. When we are enjoying the convenience of the bottle, and we have to pay the price of the environmental protection, because the discarded PET bottles are not easy to decompose, and the value is fluffy and takes up space. Shortening the life of the landfill is the biggest ecological killer. Next, we're talking about how is polyester fiber from recycled bottles made. Bales of plastic bottle waste will be supplied by recycle collectors. Workers of the young manufacturer will have to separate the colored bottles from the clear ones, while every bottle will be inspected if free from any foreign materials, including the labels and the caps. The sorted PET bottles will be sterilized clean, dried, and crossed into small chips, still separating the clear PET bottle chips from colored PET bottle chips. Once the chips are ready, they will go through heating that will enable them to pass to the spinneret until they end up being wound up like young threads in spools. The fibers are drawn into smooth strings and then go through a crimping machine which will give the polyester yarns the fluffy woolly texture. The crimped polyester yarns will be dried and baled and will have to pass quality control before they are considered fit for selling. Textile manufacturers will buy the polyester yarns from the yarn makers. The white yarns will be bleached or dyed, then fed to a circular knitting machine after the bleach or color has dried. The finished product is now the polyester fabric from recycled bottles. However, in order to achieve different textures, the polyester fabric will go through a napping machine. Here, and so the polyester fabric will pass through mechanized bristles that will give the fabric texture by raising the fabric surface and shearing the raised threads with a yarn to even out of the surface. The polyester fabrics from plastic bottles will become textiles like fleece, wool, corduroy, felt, and other similar textiles with pliable textures. And this part is talking about different levels of management and their responsibilities. And they are separate to two teams. And the first one is research institute, and they have the six section. The first one is inspection technical section, and second is dye processing research section. Number third one is weaving and design section. Four is fiber processing research section. Four is polymer research section. The last one is composite material section. And another one team is marketing and planning. There are the three separates. The first one is customer support. Second, merchandising section, and the third one industrial develop section. And it is very obvious that the marketing and planning plan is produced about the product. Another one is design of the chemical materials. Next is environment activities. Dying wastewater should be recycled and reprocessed. Strike a harmonious balance between enterprise development and environmental protection. From companies' internal carry out environmental activities, and there are the 3 points. The first one is reduce of 12 million kilowatts hours in the direct use of electricity. And the second is reduction of 63.5% in plant waste. And the next one is reduction of 20 to 40 MT in the water used for dyeing per ton of fabric. Next is talking about commercialization, utilization of PET bottle fiber, and in addition to the use of rayon, cycle rayon to make clothes. Other recycled environmentally friendly fiber materials are widely used. It can be divided into filling fiber, monofilament sheet, and bathroom to use in daily life. And I think it can make inner layer filling such as sleeping bags, pillows, snow clothes, stuffed toys. And it can be said that I think this will be the main market for domestic renewable bottles. And about the social responsibility, I thought about two thoughts. The first one is awarding scholarships, and the second one is through organic farmland adoption and harvesting internship. And then we can achieve an intermixing between people, agriculture, and land. And then talking about the global perspective. Most of people don't know that the PET bottles can be reused to make other products, or they can't accept the products recycled from the PET bottles. Therefore, through the promotion of reports, consumers can understand the feasibilities and availability of the recycling and reproduction of goods, and increase the willingness of the consumers to purchase. It can be studied by a large group. For example, Starbucks or big company can be made into a uniform with a recycled PET bottle. In addition to being effectively recycled, the public can understand the significance of the regeneration of the bottle and enhance the image of the company. It is the best demonstration of recycling work. The concept of environmental protection should start from everyone, and one person can accumulate a lot of power. The government should publicize the correct concept of the people and encourage manufacturers to make green products and encourage people to choose green products. And thank you for your listening, Professor, and I hope that you enjoy my idea.